Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to document my struggle hair journey. I was inspired to make this video because of Protective Princess here on YouTube. She has one up on her channel and I thought it was very good. Quite often people sit on YouTube and simply talk about this is why your hair's not growing, and it's a whole load of generic information that is one size fits all, but in reality we are all different. We all have different hair struggles and needs. So for me personally, I've always known my hair texture because I've always been natural on and off. I have not always known how to take care of my natural hair or how to style it, and I've had a series of bad, unprofessional hairstylists, whether that be a family member, a friend, or a so-called professional. Now these are my hair characteristics. My hair is medium in density and porosity. I've always had short neck length hair. It's a brown ashy color when dry and when I haven't put a color on top, and I have a low sheen level. It's soft to touch once moisturized and properly deep conditioned. My problem areas have always been my crown and my hairline, both the back and front hairline. Now over the years I have tried so many different things with my natural hair, and I think some of them is the result of why I have the damage that I have now. One, the poor hairdressers, the poor jobs that these so-called professionals used to do in my head back in the day, but also because a lack of knowledge on my part as well. And that's why I decided to go to hairdressing school in the first place, because I wanted to learn how to properly care for my hair. And at one point I did want to become a hairdresser, not only a hairdresser but a celebrity hairdresser. Anyway, that's a different story for a different video. So what caused my damage, I think, was not knowing how to give myself a good professional relaxer, tight braids. Back in the days, I can remember putting the pink lotion and the Dax on my hair and then just putting a cotton bandana on top, and of course the cotton bandana would suck all the moisture out every single night. So now at this current stage in my hair journey, I've identified some risk factors, and the main thing for me is to have a complete turnaround in my life, which is going to be to improve my nutrition and to start exercising between 1 and 3 times a week for 30 to 60 minutes. I do have anemia as well, so this also plays a factor into why my hair behaves the way it behaves. And over the years, I would say, especially since I've been to hairdressing college, I have started doing techniques and methods and routines that would help my hair. And some of them I've documented on my YouTube channel, such as having a regular wash day, massaging my scalp, doing protective styles, trimming my ends. I am consistent for the most part, but sometimes I do fall off. Sometimes I do get in a funk where I just get so frustrated with my hair and I just don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything with it. And at times like that, I'll have to put on a wig or put on some braids, because if not, I'll end up cutting it all over again and doing the big chop all over again. So this has been my problem for some years now. I did go to see a GP, a dermatologist, and a trichologist. None of the 3 were able to help me, and this is why I want to document my journey, so that I can really look into my body, like what's happening with my body, what's happening with my hair, and if I can reverse this. One thing the dermatologist did say to me is that my follicles are not damaged and therefore the hair will grow back, and I noticed that it does grow back, but then it just stops at a certain point and it has that look that is the picture on the left, which is very unpleasant to me. It looks very picky, very beady. You know, these are the kind of things that people used to get bullied for back in secondary school. And so when I get too frustrated, I shave it all off and begin this journey again. These are some protective styles that I do for myself. When I do these protective styles, I do not braid tight at all. I do not twist tight at all. And so there is no tension on my scalp or my hairline. I typically wear my braids or my twists in for 2 to 6 weeks, no longer than that. And I make sure that I always cover my hair at night with a bonnet or a silk scarf. If not, I try to sleep on a silk pillowcase. I found that braids have helped my hair to grow in the past, and that's why I like doing braids. I want to also embark on using more natural hair products and to decrease on using the commercial products that are in the stores. A lot of these commercial products are not good for the hair. You know, they don't have the best quality. And also, I don't want to be a product junkie forever. I want to reduce my product junkieism and stop buying several different products to test or to try, because ultimately they're more or less all the same, and there is no magic potion, you know. So I simply have to find what works and stick to it and just take it from there. Sometimes I give myself a break from the braids and other forms of protective styles, and these are the typical styles that I would do with my natural hair. I usually wear my natural hair anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. After that, I feel like that's too much manipulation, and I have to go back into another form of protective hairstyle such as wigs. But I do give my hair a break from time to time. I did learn in hairdressing school as well that it is good that you give your hair a break in between your protective styles. And you know, that's the perfect time to take care of your natural hair, to treat it, to trim it, to color it. Another form of protective hairstyles that I like to use are wigs. I've been wearing them for years, even before they became so popular. And you know, it was cool to kind of say, oh, I wear wigs. But I like wearing wigs because it helps me to play around with different looks and different styles, and also it helps me to just keep my hands out of my natural hair. As long as I make sure that my hair underneath is clean, moisturized, and my scalp is oiled, then I can rest knowing that at least my hair is getting a break and it can grow underneath the wigs. So that's the end of my video. I hope you learned something new. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.